I have farmed out here my whole life. I grew up in the house right there, and then down the road, me and Mindy bought my grandpa's house, and just around the corner, my mom and dad built a house, but my brother lives in the original house now. So I've been out here my whole life, but when I graduated high school, there wasn't enough farm ground here, of course, for 3 families. So my dad said go to town, get a job, and start out the elevator for a couple years, and then I went directly into construction. And I was a plumber for plumbing, heating guy. I'm gonna age myself, like 23 years, right up till the time of my accident. Obviously, since my accident, I can't do as much with the livestock, which I really loved, and I was good at it because I really took to it. It's kind of, when he was younger, my brother was really good at the farming, and I was really good at the cattle, because just the way it was. But now he takes, of course, obviously, since my accident, I can't do as much labor, so he's got to suck up all that labor. So that way, in turn, in the summertime, I try to do all our hay conditioning, mowing, tedding, raking, and baling. It kind of switches off now. I try to do more of the farming aspect, or in the summertime of the baling, then he'll eat up the calving season. No, the 10th of April this year, and actually started with beans. Then my dad, 2 days later, started with corn. But we only had one field, which is our silage field, was planted in May this year, because that's usually our last field, and it's kind of got the hodgepodge bags, and we don't know when we're going to chop silage, so we can chop it a little greener than usual. But that was our only field planted in May this year. Early on was rough, very rough. It was dry. Everything got to a certain height. Corn and beans got to a certain height and just quit growing. We went to 30 days without any water, and it just quit growing. But when it started raining, it sure come on. Our beans got the late rains, got the second week of August, got the good late rains, which really finished them out. And then our corn was very surprising this year. The right rains during pollination is the only thing we can figure out. So, but this could be our best crop ever on corn and beans on a whole, as all beans and all corn over the whole operation.